You are now entering the Intergalactic realm.
Okay, let's go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Intergalactic Ramble podcast. I am Lauren.
I am Hugo. This is the #1 podcast in the world, the galaxies.
Galaxies everywhere, baby.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
How are you?
I'm good. Before we recorded this, I accidentally ingested a large mouthful of mouthwash, and my throat is kind of burning a little bit.
That's fine, baby.
And I think
drink some water.
Yeah, no, see, I think that was the thing. It was because my body was so in need of hydration. It was like, give me liquid, hydrate me. And the second it...
I'm so sorry.
See, that's
Sorry.
why I don't consume liquids, because they try to choke me. But no, I think like my body was so deprived of hydration that it like felt the liquid in my mouth and was just like, oh my God, give it to me. And then it automatically swallowed it. And I'm a little like, I go crazy with the mouthwash. I don't follow the little line on the pour. I don't pour it into the cap and follow like stop at the line. I just like chug it from the bottle.
Yeah.
Big mouthful. It burned. I choked a little bit.
Hopefully it helps you get a bowel movement.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. No, wait. Okay, speaking of that, well, this kind of has nothing to do with that, actually, but it kind of does. Last night I had a dream, a nightmare, actually, that... So every night before we record the podcast, I have a dream that has to do with the podcast because I'm, like, very anxious and nervous.
No, same. I dream about the podcast all the time.
Yes. It's, like, because that's, like, the thing that's, like, in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
And it's the same with, like, if I'm going to record a video. But anyways, I had a nightmare that we had to cancel the podcast because it wasn't working out, like, between us. And I woke up, Hugo, in tears. I'm going to send you the picture and you'll put the picture on the screen. I was in tears. It was like, I don't know. It was horrible. But I was going to say, in terms of bowel movement, back to that.
Okay. Let's keep it light.
Let's circle back.
Yeah, something that is going to happen, something positive. Mm-hmm. You're going to bowel.
Yeah. I'm going to bowel. And that's why that nightmare was so just like impossible to actually happen in real life.
Yeah. No, when you have a dream like that, it's opposite land. So you go into someone else where truth is not real. Like,
and if that did happen, I would cry because last week when I'm not even kidding, last week I clicked stop on our FaceTime and I dashed to the bathroom and took a massive shit.
No, that's
like,
that's
this
my
podcast
contribution
heals
to your
me.
life.
Like, it heals me. It is like when we talk, especially on the podcast for whatever reason, I get that feeling. Anyways, off of my shitting habits and mouthwash consumption, how have you been this week?
I've been great. Well, I've been great compared to last week. Like, it's like the world started to heal. I did my weekly hip hop class, had the time of my life because I could move again. I did hurt myself on this week's hip hop class, but I was on my hip, so I can take that. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I would love to see you do hip hop. I think when we go to New York, we need to take a hip hop class, and that will be extremely degrading to do to myself because it's just not going to be pretty for anyone to see me try to do hip hop.
We should. The thing is, like, a hip hop class in New York, it's probably like $50.
Oh.
But we should.
Exactly.
We should.
Yeah, we're going to do karaoke though. Somebody like you, great. I wish nothing but the best
for you.
Anyways.
Yeah, you be killing those vocals. I see you on TikTok killing those vocals.
I mean, the acoustics are just too good.
Don't get me wrong. Something I'm very proud of is that I got to contribute to the world hearing a little bit more of Lauren Brodhoff's magical voice through our song "Wished Upon a Star." If you don't know.
I don't believe that, but I mean, like, I don't believe that my voice is good. But please don't get into that.
Shut the hell up.
You try to gas me up, and it works for like a minute, and then I'm like, oh, I do sound like a dying rat. But anyways, I hate when the attention's on me, so I'm gonna get off of it real quick.
Okay, we can change the subject.
Spider-Man No Way Home trailer dropped yesterday. Also had a dream about that I saw it in theaters, and it was such a good movie, let me tell you. But in the end, it turned out that in my dream, the audience was the Black Venom Spider-Man.
Wait, I had a dream this night. I had a dream that I was on a plane and that we were watching Spider-Man, and I was crying in the movie theater.
Me too. No, me too. Like, I am so excited for that movie. It's the only thing I'm going to be thinking about until December 17th. Like, the trailer looked so good. I am a cinephile. I love cinema. I love film, and that is film.
You do. That is it's a one of the films I'm looking forward to the most.
Oh, for sure.
It's my top one.
For sure.
Do you think I'm gonna I'm just noticed that this is a green shirt. Are people gonna see me?
You are so dumb. You're just gonna see Hugo's floating head.
Oh, thank God. That's fine. So this week we're doing something very special. We're doing a little advice session.
Mm-hmm. We might be getting a little vulnerable up in here this week. And
I wrote down some of my favorite questions.
We have our notebooks. Yeah. We wrote down all of your advice questions we asked on our Instagrams, and we got a lot of advice. And so many of the responses resonated with me because they're things that I've gone through, and it was just like a very unifying thing to see. That we all
go
through the same shit.
Yeah, and we all have very similar insecurities and very similar mental illnesses. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Can we get into it?
Oh, we could get into it, baby.
Okay.
All right.
There's a question. Let's go. I think we should start with this very heavy question.
I know what it is.
How to eat a fig.
How to eat a fig. How to eat a fig. And I thought about this one. Let me say it real quick.
No. Okay, go. You go first.
With gentleness, but with the fervor of 1,000 lionesses. That's my answer. How to eat a fig. Mwah. Oh,
that is that is the right answer. Do you leave any of the parts of the fig, like?
What the fuck? No,
there's some people that
all.
There's some people that only eat the inside.
Shit. See, that's mental asylum behavior.
Okay, yes.
Because the
so we're on the
outside
same
provides
page.
such a wonderful texture as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is, and it balances everything. Oh, I miss fig season.
Me too. Like the figs, I only have eaten figs that I pick off the trees here, or the fig plant. I don't know if they're. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you have a lot of fig trees.
We do, and for some reason, it's like they call my name because I know where to find them. I found like 14 fig trees this season, and some of them were on private property, but I hopped the fences. I picked my figs.
Private is a suggestive term. It's a suggestion.
What even is? How do you own the earth? Excuse me.
We all know the earth belongs to God and the Queen of England.
Yeah.
So.
And Princess Diana.
Yeah. Rest in peace, my love.
Anyways, okay.
Yeah, that's the right answer. I like to break it in half, and then I just have my time with it. But just eat it all.
Eating a fig is like an orgasmic sexual experience. Like it kind of
it totally is. It is.
They really are like
a
this
ripe
is gonna sound crazy
fig,
but they're beautiful pieces of like fruit from the earth. I love them. Like they're just so beautiful, and how they're made. Like the wasps lay their egg in the fig, and then the eggs hatch inside the fig, and
that's crazy. That's crazy.
And the males impregnate the females inside the fig, and then they dig holes for the females to crawl out,
and then they die, and then the females go to other figs. Like, isn't that?
But there aren't dead figs in the fig because the fig
there aren't
produces
dead wasps in the figs.
Oh, the wasps. That's what I meant. I'm sorry. But because the fig produces a chemical called ficin, and the ficin breaks down the proteins of the dead wasps. So you're not eating dead wasps. You're eating a delicious, beautiful motherfucking fig.
Shout out to Mother Nature. Thank you so much.
Shout out to Mother Nature.
Thank you so much
that was our advice
figs.
session.
Thank
you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks. See you next week. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want to do a real one this time? That was a good start. Whoever asked that question. Wonderful. Okay. So I think the most common question was how to deal with insecurities, whether, how to deal with insecurities, basically how to get over that mindset of hating how you look. And I think all of us have been there at least some time in our lives.
For sure.
So do you want to give your answer first and I'll give mine? Or, not that there really is an answer, but...
Yeah, it's just advice, yes. It's very important to practice self-care. And that's the thing that, it's kind of, everyone says that, in a very cliche way. But self-care looks different to all of us, I think, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So spend time with yourself in a way that it's, enjoyable. I think it's very important. Enjoying time with yourself, getting to know yourself better. Honestly, try to put things into perspective. Does it matter that much?
Exactly.
Normally we think that everyone cares. We go out and we're like, oh,
no one
if I look like this, that person is looking, that means that they're thinking about that I look like this, or I'm too this, or I'm too that, or I'm not enough this, or I'm not enough. You know what? Everyone is in their heads a lot. That's a very important thing that we all need to understand. Everyone is kind of going through it. And if someone is thinking those things, that person sucks. Because someone that judges a person by their appearance or judges people in a negative way, that their opinion does not matter.
They're going through their own shit, and that's why they're deflecting the attention that they have on themselves.
They're projecting it onto other people. And if it's someone that like a friend or even a family member, it's also important to do their opinions matter? No one's opinion matters unless it's someone you truly love.
The only opinion that matters, in my opinion, is yours. And one of you specifically asked how to get over insecurities I can't change. And I wrote that part of the answer to that is in your question. You can't change your body. You can't change how you look. And once you accept that this is the body that I was given, and you start to care for it and call it beautiful and look at it as something that's truly beautiful, you'll start to believe it. Look in the mirror every day and say, I'm beautiful. This is my body.
I wrote that down too. Write down some affirmations, put it in the mirror, and just fake it till you make it. That's half of it. It's just you do it every day, and then it feels super fake and superficial, and then you do it more, and you're like, wait, there's some truth to this. I am low-key beautiful.
And hot and sexy.
Yeah.
And everybody wants me. Yeah. And also, someone once told me that your body works effortlessly to keep you alive. Your heart is beating. It gives, some of us have the ability to be able to walk and just, run and, do,
that's
do
such a gift, and it's such,
that, treat your body.
You know what?
As it treats you.
Yes, and be grateful. Try to practice some gratitude.
Mm-hmm. You have a body.
I'm grateful. I can listen to music. I'm grateful my body can taste my favorite foods. I am grateful that I can hang out with some people I like, or I can watch movies, or I can, if you like to exercise, there's people that love that. Be grateful that you can do that.
Yeah. So do you have another question that you want to do?
How to get motivation to work out? I am not the best person to ask this to, but my advice on this would be, it's very important that you choose something, a type of exercise that you love. So if it's, that you genuinely enjoy. So for example, I don't like running. I love the idea of running, but I like sprinting. I like to pretend I'm in an action movie and my life is about to end and I have to run away from the bad guys. Yeah. But in reality, I don't like long distance running. I want to practice and get better, but it's not the most fun. So something I've always loved dancing. So I'm doing hip hop classes. That's great fun and I love it. Try out a bunch of different forms of exercise, and whichever you like more, just start doing it. And go easy on yourself, to paraphrase Adele.
Don't try to start out you are the expert of the craft that you have chosen.
Yeah.
Because then you just get burned out.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't really have anything on that. I don't really exercise anymore. I used to.
No,
be
you were a runner, a track star for real.
But not anymore. Like, I'm not the person to ask. I will go on bike rides sometimes. I like to go. But like, if you like to go on walks, like, go on a happy walk and listen to a podcast or listen to music.
Yes.
Or, like, take your dog out. Like, it's fun. And
honestly,
it's like you don't realize you're exercising.
Yeah. Make a great playlist.
Okay.
And have fun. Have fun. That's just like.
Yeah. Okay, next one. How to feel alive in life. And this one hit me very hard because literally for the past like 21 and a half years of my life, I felt dead in life. I did not feel alive in life. Just find things and people that you truly enjoy. Step out of your comfort zone. And I sound like a broken record when I say this, but when I tell you, like, when I took my trip to Los Angeles, when I took my trip to France, it sparked something inside of me that, like, I found a lust for life again. Like, I was feeling so depressed and bogged down for years. And I'm telling you, the second that I just started doing what I loved and I experienced new things and I met new people, and it's like my third eye opened up, and I felt like I had
Girl,
things
that's
to
a
look
booty
forward
hole.
to. Now,
Go on.
disgusting.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go. And no, but definitely just that's like step out of your comfort zone. I think that's kind of what.
Yeah, great advice.
That's kind of what gets me going. Like it gives me things to look forward to, and it made me realize that like there is so much more life out there than sometimes you allow yourself to experience.
And also, you know what? You deserve happiness. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to. You are valid. What you're feeling is valid, and you should start from there. I don't want to tell anyone what to do, but the way I look at life, I'm just like, this past year, I'm just like, I want to feel happy, do more things, and enjoy more time doing things that you love and spending time with people that you love, and start filtering out the shit that doesn't make you happy.
He's going on. Oh yeah.
Like,
get the toxicity out of your life. Period.
Filter it out. It does not belong in your life, and it's something you do gradually. But that's another conversation. And you know what? Happiness is pleasure, and we don't talk about pleasure enough. Everything, because pleasure is really important.
That's pleasing.
And
pleasing. Harry Styles' new brand, nail polish and stuff.
Yeah. So sponsored by Harry Styles.
Pleasing. Pre-order.
Practice self-love.
With code Intergalactic, 20% off your order of his $65 nail polish.
Okay.
That I did purchase. Because it's beautiful.
As you should.
It's by my baby. I got to support my husband.
I'm going to steal some in New York.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Next question. This one was very specific, but I'm sure a lot of teenagers are going through this. How to overcome, or not even teenagers, any age, how to overcome addiction if all of my friends are addicts too. Get new friends is my thing, because you become who you surround yourself with, and
filter them
out. If they're
out.
always hanging out and doing drugs or drinking alcohol, and you want to stop doing that, like hanging out with them and being in that environment isn't going to help.
It's not going to help.
So I'd say find people who are into not addictive substances, and if you feel uncomfortable and are afraid, like they'll confront you and be like, hey, like why are you like dipping on us? I would be like, I'm not into the lifestyle that you're into, and I want to better myself and get away from that stuff.
If you don't want to be confrontational, you can just like gradually distance yourself.
Yeah, instead of just like ghosting them. I have some experience in that, baby.
Don't we all? There's like that study that says that you're like the addition of the 5 people you spend the most time with.
Yeah. So, or like you are the sum, not the addition. This is your second language. It's okay.
It is. I try to translate it from Portuguese in my defense. Yeah, I speak a lot of languages. I'm international like that.
He's international love going
but yeah,
down
that's
like
kind of true.
New York City.
Whoa.
What is?
Like that we are the combination of the people that we surround ourselves
Oh, yeah,
with.
for sure. So,
It's
like,
very
I'm
true.
the combination of my dog and my mom and my sister and my dad because I've been living here for 22 years. That is so sad. Oh, man, I can't wait to move. Oh, speaking of moving, wait. Some of you, hold on. Moving with no money or you're
Right.
scared to move. A lot of you asked about that.
Yeah, should I move?
Say
yes.
yes. If that's even a, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. If that's even a question.
I don't even know where you want to move, but do it.
Get out of your comfort zone, sign a
Yes.
lease, sign a maybe like small lease,
Go
short
for it.
lease. And if you don't like it, you could always go back home. You could always try new places.
Yes.
The world is so vast. Just go for it. And moving with no money, it's definitely possible to find places to rent that are more affordable. Like, yeah, you might not be living in a penthouse and maybe like a shoebox apartment somewhere.
Yeah.
But hey, if
Yeah,
it
try
gets
to prepare your lifestyle there. So like depending on what you do or what you want to do in terms of jobs, try to look out if there's opportunities for that. Try to have an eye out for like 5 different places where you can apply to. And when I say
so
5, I
like,
mean
so
like 100, because when you're applying for jobs, it's like just put yourself out there as much as possible, because there might be a lot of no's in this world. That's what happens to all of us.
And then you know you'll have like a job to fall back on and an income when you move.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's my advice on moving.
But do it. It's a great experience. You're going to meet new people. It might be a little bit difficult
with you right there.
if you move and you don't know the place, but it's also going to be great, and you're going to grow so much, and it's going to change your life, kid. Do you know what I mean?
It's going to change your life, love.
I told my son to move. Not like that. He wanted to go. He wanted to go to move to Madrid, Spain.
You don't have a son, so we're gonna move on.
Rude.
You don't have a son, so we're gonna move on and in lawn and mowing the lawn and what? Okay, let's see. Getting over jealousy. Did you write this one down, perchance?
I did not, but I remember seeing that one. Yes.
Because let's get into it. Because I'm the wrong person to ask. Because let me tell you, I get jealous. Like,
I'm the wrong person to ask too, because I usually don't care.
If you're jealous, no, because like I will literally okay, this doesn't happen often, but there have been times in my life where someone's like, hey, like, I think I have feelings for you. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, I don't feel the same way. I'm sorry. And then like a month or two later, they're dating someone. And I'm like, wow.
Oh.
Wow. How the fuck could you do that to me and backstab me and get a girl when I rejected you, but you said you liked me? And, I'd say jealousy is a natural thing to feel. Jealousy, invite me.
Keep going.
So what would you say about that? That's all I know. That's all I know.
I'm not the jealous type of person. Like,
Well,
I think
yeah.
I have realized I'm the type of person who's very detached, not just from reality, but like
that's a good thing, sort of.
I try like, I don't have a lot of friends, really, but the ones I have, I try to like pick people that I can trust. So I think trust is like a very important foundation for any type of relationship, either if it's a relationship or a friendship, whatever. Someone you have to trust on, like, it's important to have that. And
big agree there.
And the way I see it, it's like I trust that person. So until they prove me that they don't deserve to be trusted, I'm going to trust them. You know, until they do something dodgy, I'm chill.
I'm sorry, but like the second somebody does something dodgy, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I know people.
No, I'm like that.
No, I know people who like give people so many chances, like second, third. It's like, well, like I like still like no, get out of here. If you're gonna,
I used to be like that.
See,
I used to like let people walk over me and then bring like a lawnmower, run it over.
Know your self-worth.
Bring a boat
to
land. Get the boat over my body.
You're still going.
I would encourage it, indeed. But not anymore. I'm not like that. Yeah. Jealousy. I guess I would say allow yourself to feel it.
Allow yourself to feel it. You'll eventually get over it, I think. And don't, whoever's making you jealous, just don't pay attention to them. Try to get your mind off of it.
Remember, you know who you are. Try to remember that.
You're a bad bitch.
There's no one like
That's
you.
Who you are.
You're a bad bitch.
You're a badass motherfucking bad bitch.
Yes. And if they don't have you, it's their loss. Move
Facts.
on. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Plenty of fish.
Wait. Oh, okay. How to deal with being single. You have come to the right two people. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that much. Because we got some experience in that, baby. How to deal with being single. Yeah. Well, you see, I've been single for 22 years and 11 months now. And I'm kind of just living. I focus on myself. And
okay, I have a good question.
Yeah.
For
me?
Next one. No, after this one.
Oh, okay. So you just interrupted me.
A good follow-up question. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. No. Whatever. It's whatever. Rude.
No. Keep going. No, keep going. No. Actually, keep going now.
I will. So what I was gonna say. What were we talking about? Oh, being single. I just I focus on myself, and I feel I'm a superstitious person, so I feel that when the universe thinks it will be right for someone to come into my life that may be here for a few months, maybe here for a few years, they'll come into my life and I'll get into a relationship. And if you are actively looking to be in a relationship, because I know a lot of people thrive in a relationship and really just want to be in one, I'd say go out, meet new people, go to bars if you're old enough, hang out with...
Put yourself out there.
Yeah, hang out with your friends and invite their friends and network, baby. Get out there and meet some people.
Honestly, being single is kind of awesome.
You know...
I think we romanticize romance a lot.
Yeah, I mean, would I like...
We need to romanticize being single, because...
Would I like to be in a relationship?
You can just live your life.
Okay, well, see, now that I'm thinking about it, I would not mind, having someone to bring to, Christmas and Thanksgiving and,
No, yeah, but...
It's kind of cute.
It's also good to, enjoy the 24 hours of your day for yourself and your things.
Yeah, I guess. I also...
You gotta think... you gotta look at it on the bright side.
Yeah. Come at it at a positive. If you're oh, I'm single, everyone's in a relationship, blah, blah, blah. Be I'm single. I could do whatever the fuck I want. I could see whoever the fuck I want. And
yeah.
And also...
You know who you're going to spend the rest of your life with?
Yourself.
And you know what? Whatever can happen in a relationship, it can also happen by yourself. If you get what I mean.
What are you fucking talking about?
So do it. Have fun. I'm talking about pleasing. I'm talking about self-love. So while you're single,
whenever you say stuff like that, I'm just my mother listens to this podcast. And you know what? That's on her.
Lauren, you moaned 2 episodes ago.
That's on her.
You should think about that.
Boosting. So what was your follow-up question that you had? You said something about when you were rudely interrupted.
The follow-up question is rude. That's honestly very rude of you. Okay. How to tell your crush you like them. That was when I got a lot.
A lot of those. Yeah.
Okay. I have a strong opinion about this.
Okay. Interesting.
I don't think my opinion is very normal. Some people might even say it's outdated.
I'll let you know.
But I think if it's a crush you have, someone you like, you probably know them, right? So develop that relationship, if it's a friendship or whatever stage you're in. Mm-hmm. Try to know that person better, get to know them better, enjoy your time together, feel the vibes, because you got to feel the vibes. And I would say how to tell them you like them, I would say to do it in person.
Oh, yeah. Don't text, because a response could always be...
Someone has told me they liked me via text.
And then you could just ghost them if you want. But if it's in person, you're right there. They have the answer. and tell you how they
feel. Don't ghost.
Don't ghost.
Unless it's someone who's mean to you or doesn't treat you right. But if it's a nice, like, I like you, still be nice back.
Yeah, of course.
But, I think do it in person. It's, oh my God, it's 1,000 times more terrifying because the person is right there. But what if it's a no? If it's a no, it's a no.
And then you can move on.
Move on. Yeah, move on. If it's a yes,
then you know you had a good feeling in your heart. Go you.
You're going to have a great moment. You're going to have a great moment right there.
You can be riding that high.
You don't want to lose those moments.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, what's a man's sugar high? What's a man's sugar high?
Get the hell out of here. What are you even making that noise for? Okay, let's go. My opinion.
I'm gonna stop recording.
Good. This maybe my nightmare is coming true.
Our first
maybe
fight
we're breaking up the pod.
You manifested this.
You know what? My podcast career will skyrocket without you. It will be Intergalactic Lauren. But I say about the crush thing to, I really liked your idea of like getting to know them a little bit first, like feel the vibe. Like if it's just like someone you think is hot and it's like, hey, like we haven't talked, but I kind of like you, like they could be an asshole. So definitely get to know them, like friends a little bit first and feel it out.
There's people that are just so direct with how they're feeling. Like, you are attractive and I like you.
But see, that would be hot too. For me, like if someone came up to me and told me that, I'd be like, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's really cool. And I really appreciate those people's
I'm sure you get that a lot, like when people come up to you like on the street, like, Hugo, wow, like who are you, sir? Like you are
that's
so
actually
sexy.
why I don't leave the house.
No, same. Yeah. Like it's overwhelming. It's like I feel like I'm getting like paparazzi'd or something, but it's just people, no cameras, but instead of cameras, they're just like, you're so hot and sexy, Lauren. Like, well, they don't know my name, but they're like, oh my God, like goddess, like you're so beautiful. Can you please like?
Yeah, I really resonate with what's her face. That model that says she's tired of being a sex symbol. No, that's like what I've been going
Emily
through.
Ratajkowski.
And her.
Yeah, she's tired of being a sex symbol, but like get in line, bitch. Because
listen, my back hurts every day. But it's a burden I have to carry. I was born to carry this burden, and it's one of my purposes, and I will not give it up. Is it a lot? Yes. Do I have to avoid going outside? Yes, but it
is what it is, basically.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Okay. Good idea. Let's move on. This will be one of our last ones because we're reaching the point where my camera is being an asshole and wants to run out of juice.
Listen, my camera is good and running.
Okay, well, good for it.
I'll just say that.
I think a lot of people deal with this, struggling with sexuality and gender identity in a closed-minded society. So
yes,
I
wrote that down too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I think that you, first of all, if you can, surround yourself by a society that is more open-minded and accepting of who you are and who you may be, and who allow you to discover who you are, if that makes sense.
Yes, find a safe environment.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't have access to that, and I mean,
that is true.
Like that,
it can be online. It can be online too.
There's like honestly, like, I mean, we know like so many just accepting people online that will, that can help you out and allow you to discover who you are more. If
you want to explore, if you don't know what you are, like, don't feel frustrated. You don't need to put yourself in a box if that's not your thing. And if you want to get to know yourself, I mean, find a safe place, again, a safe environment. And if you want to explore and have fun.
Yeah. And kind of just like do what you feel, let yourself like dress how you feel, be.
Yes.
And I think like you'll come into yourself. And
yeah, this advice goes to a lot of like areas of life.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to dress differently.
Don't allow yourself like to feel bogged down by the uncertainty and confusion, because like a lot of people are confused, and that's all right.
Yeah. And
are we making any sense? Probably not, but like In my mind,
making a lot of sense.
In my mind,
but circling back, you are valid. What you're feeling is valid, and you deserve to be happy.
A lot of people.
Pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you deserve love.
Yeah.
So go get it, besties.
Besties. It's Jesus.
Sending you some love.
Go bitch, go bestie. Can't fuck with these hoes because they nice.
Do you have any other questions? Oh, someone said how to get things done or be more productive, but also make time for fun.
Motivation, like how to get motivated, change habits.
Yeah.
Was a big one.
I honestly, I bullet journal.
Oh.
I bullet journal. At the end of every day, I write down what I want to do the next day.
That is so smart.
Because I'm someone, I struggle a lot with like
procrastination.
Giving myself time to rest and just
He's so bad at
do
that.
nothing.
You're so bad at that.
I really am. Even when I have free time, I don't allow myself to feel relaxed, which is a terrible habit. So please don't do it. And this is so sad. But sometimes I write down in my bullet journal, like, I'm free from here to here. You better relax. You have nothing to do. By this time, you have done this, and this, and you deserve to rest. So rest.
I mean, you can't be productive if you don't allow yourself to rest. You're gonna hit a wall and burn out eventually. So, and I know a little something about rest. You see, I used to go days where I napped 3 times a day. Did I have iron deficiency anemia to the extreme, to the point where I could have been hospitalized? Yes. And that was probably the cause of my tiredness. But I know a lot about resting. And when I do want to be productive, I'm ready to be productive. And I'm fired up because I have so much rest.
True.
Because I have so much rest behind me.
Yes.
But no, being like to motivate yourself. I also like if I do know I have a lot coming up, I'll like bullet it down either in my notes app or in my notebook, and I'll put like the little checkbox next to it, and the feeling of being able to check that thing off is like there is something about it that boosts my dopamine, and just seeing it on paper, like I completed that makes me do what I need to get done.
Exactly. Are we done with our advice session for today?
I think we are. And if you guys enjoyed this, we will do another one. If you didn't enjoy this and thought our advice was shit, well, I'm so sorry. But I hope we could help a little bit and like impart any experience / wisdom that we
gave good advice.
Yeah. We're sexy. We're good like that. Our minds are sexy. Our advice giving is sexy. Yeah. And
I'm not gonna say.
Don't say it. I know what you're gonna say.
You know what? You're like my mussy. It's your mind.
Your mussy.
Our mussies.
We put our entire mussy into this.
So
advice.
rich. We put our entire mussies into this, and we hope we helped you guys with your mussies.
Expand your mussies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. We're gonna coin that. That is trademarked.
Yeah.
Intergalactic Ramble mussy. That is a mind pussy.
Mussy.
Yeah.
My mussy stimulated. I'll just say that.
Media.
Yeah. What are your media recs for this week?
For a movie, I started watching it last night before bed because I only allowed myself to watch comedic things before bed, or I will have demented nightmares. 21 Jump Street, the movie. I swear to God, that movie is one of the most brilliant comedic masterpieces ever made. So I definitely recommend that. It is so iconic and wonderful, and I be sitting in my bed cracking up. For a music recommendation, the Silk Sonic album was so divine.
Same.
Yeah, it was only 30 minutes, but I kind of like a short album because I could listen to it a bunch of times.
Perfect. For me, it's a 10 out of 10.
I know.
That's like on the top of my recommendations for this week.
Yeah, it's so good. Do you have any other? Those are my recommendations. And I didn't see Spencer yet, but I'm going soon.
Lauren, listen.
I've been having extreme stomach pains.
We need to have a conversation.
And if I can't go to the movies and enjoy my small 35-ounce Coke and a popcorn, I'm not going. And if my stomach hurts, I can't do that. So I'm not going. I got to have the full experience.
Okay, that's valid.
Thank you.
Okay, you're safe. I recommend Fleabag. I just binged it this whole week.
I heard good things.
And it's very good. It's like funny, but also real. And I think where lacking some funny shows that are also like
deep.
They reflect on our society's flaws, and like there's a lot of feminism in this. And I think it was a show written by women.
Ladies, he is a feminist.
I think, I'm not
and
sure.
And he's also a millionaire.
So true.
Yeah.
And I have blue eyes and I'm sexy. I also recommend, this is a to-do for all of us that are into Marvel. We have to watch all the Spidey movies so that we catch up and we're ready for the premiere.
I was planning on that already.
We have a month.
That's easy for me because, like I said, I'm good at resting and I watch like 1 or 2 movies a day.
But the ones that are outside of the MCU too.
No, I know.
So that, like,
I'm going through. I think I'm like 17 in of my MCU binge. I'm binging all the MCU movies, including the Spider-Mans, and then I'm gonna go and watch Into the Spider-Verse, the Tobey Maguire ones, and the Andrew Garfield ones. And then by that time, it'll be like the next day it premieres, and I'm gonna be there in that theater with Hugo, watching that movie.
Yes, I recommend.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna be very fast.
I hate you. I hate what I've become because of you.
So I recommend Coasting or Literally Anything by Victoria Monet. Victoria Monet, listen, if you like R&B, if you like music that makes you want to dance a little bit, makes you, it's sexy, it's cool, everything is so good. Victoria Monet is incredible. She writes and produces for so many people that are at the top of the game, and you probably don't even know about it, but you should. Victoria Monet, incredible. I also recommend Bad Life by Omar Apollo and Kali Uchis.
Oh,
Kali, I love you so much. Kali, te quiero mucho. I also love Omar Apollo.
La playa es muy bonito. Muy
Vamos
bonita.
a la playa.
Vamos a la playa.
Sí.
Como
Bien.
para yo. Thank you.
Right. And I recommend Giving Into the Love by Aurora. That's it. That's my recommendation.
Okay. And I think that's where we will be wrapping up. We love you guys so much, and you're never alone.
We love you.
And if you want to reach out ever and need to reach out,
yes,
we're there for you.
Always.
Because we're your best friends.
We always open. Thank you so much. We love you.
See you next week.
You are now entering the intergalactic realm.